What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the House of Nerd Show. We're here. We're live. A little tardy, but we made it. Apologies. That's on me. 100%. That's on me. Uh, Thank you, everybody, for coming through Sunday morning. It's looking lovely outside, and I'm here. I'm here with a brand new co-host for today. The lovely film noir girl. What's going on, Tara? How you doing?
Good morning. Doing fine. How are you doing this morning?
I'll be honest with you, Tara. It's a little rough for me. Folks, I'm coming off of an 18-hour shift.
That is rough.
I pulled an 18-hour shift on set last night. I've got about, I want to say maybe 7 hours of sleep the last 2 nights. So
ouch.
I'm cooked. I'm cooked to say the least, folks. But we made it, and I'm here, and I'm so happy to be joined by you, Tara. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, thank you. Happy to be able to join you. I'm so sorry Elle is not feeling well, but I'm glad to be able to help you while she's under the weather.
Yes. The biggest head in the West Coast, Aldana. She's hey, when the cabeza is that huge, when the sinuses they get clogged up, forget it. It's a wrap.
I can't talk about it. I have a 5 head, so I can't say
hey, you and me both. But Al is under the weather. So Tara stepping in big time. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming through in the clutch, Tara.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here with the house.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. We got Miss Aldana. We got Miss Aldana.
Hey girl, hey.
Yeah, Manny reads comics. What's going on, my man? He's saying, I didn't even know there were 18. Me neither, bro.
Right?
Me neither. I'm like, I don't know, man. Thank God for I was that's a joke for another time.
Okay. I'm scared.
But yeah, it's just one of those dummy long shifts, man. So thanks for Many Read Comics for coming through. Anybody else who's watching us live, who's lurking, or who's watching on the replay, we got a great show planned for you guys today. We're talking about a couple dope titles. First one up is Indigo Children. And then which is out this Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're also getting into a little All 8 Eyes action from Dark Horse Comics. Steve Fox FOCs on Monday, so I wanted to make sure we got that in, and you folks have the opportunity to learn a little bit about it and pre-order that bad boy as well. Pop-up is our Copper Drop selection. Voted by you guys, so we're going to get into that shortly. But before we do, folks, House of Nerd website is live.
Yay.
It's alive, baby. It's alive. Yes. Very excited for the launch, man. We launched I want to say on Thursday, and getting a lot of positive feedback, great feedback in terms of the look of the site and everything. So just shout out to the community, all our friends and family and creators and publishers who are just talking about the site. It's been really, to be honest, lifting, man, to see all the positive feedback, because that shit is not easy, man.
Easy about it.
Yeah. Have you had the chance to check it out, Tara?
I have. I even sent you a note about it. Yeah, it looks really great. I'm really proud of you.
There it is. Let me see if I can. Boom.
Definitely a lot of moving parts going on there.
Yeah. Why is it not a full? Can I full screen that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Now you got some magic.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is, folks, man. We're pretty excited about it. Yeah, we got a lot of great contributors from the community who've published already some dope comics. You can see their ties tidbits. Comic book season well underway. So he's talking about all the fun and positive aspects of comic book conventions. I think we got WonderCon and Comic Con Richmond or something this weekend going on. I think there's one in Cleveland as well too, all over the place.
Yeah.
And Jiren wrote up a TMNT Mutant Mayhem trailer review.
Looks good.
Oh, we're excited about that. What else we got here? What else have we got here? We got, I believe it was Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, who wrote up a review of Scott Snyder's Clear #1. You know, we've spoken often about that.
Definitely worthy of the praise it's getting.
Yeah, agreed, Tara. Very good stuff. And then we're trying to we got a kind of a little press releases section. Where is it? There we go. The House of Nerd News Network.
Mm-hmm.
Started here on the show, so we figured why not bring it over to the website side of things, right? Yeah, so we just launched yesterday. So one of the press releases, Top Cow launching their new horror series, Haunt You to the End, from Colin, not Colin, but from Andrea Muti, right?
Also wonderful, yeah.
Maniac of New York, right? He's done a joint with Cullen Bunn, Parasomnia. He's done
that's
all
right,
kinds
yeah.
of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ryan Caddy is the writer on this one. So pretty excited, man. And you get to have a sneak peek at the interior pages and all that stuff. So yeah,
good.
we're pretty excited. I think the site. I mean, I'm biased, but I think the site looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, I'm biased too, but I agree totally.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, man, thank you. What was another little House of Nerd News Network piece here? Oh, you guys? I haven't seen too many folks talking about this, but IDW announcing Bryn Mawr. Okay, new horror series from horror legend, Steve Niles, of course, of 30 Days of Night fame, and then recently he did that horror book over I think it was on Image with the 𝐬𝐭𝐸𝐬𝐬 Kudransky.
Yeah, I'm blanking though.
I think I pulled that one for you, Tara.
Yeah, I think you did too. That's why I'm upset that I'm blanking.
Oh, it's okay, but yeah, so he's got the new title coming out this summer, again from IDW, collaborator Damien Worm. So, and then just talking a little bit about the book there. So check out the site, folks, man. And then of course, we got some preview pages. We got that Francesco Francavilla variant on the right there.
Beautiful.
And I think this is Martin Simmons.
Oh,
yeah,
that would
that's
make
pretty
sense.
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, what else we got here on the site here, man? House of Nerd Originals, folks. That's kind of where just original content written by, again, our fantastic slate of contributors and authors here on the site. So I mentioned Ty's Tidbits. What else we got here? Comic Vending Machine, a series, and I'm gonna share it on the socials either later today or tomorrow. A fun series. I don't want to spoil it too much. This one's from Mike Jameson. Is gonna be like a reoccurring article.
Nice.
So check that out. It is what it sounds like. It is what it sounds like. It's Comic Vending Machine. Just fucking cool. And then also from Mike Jameson, a reoccurring article we're gonna have on the site is the evolution of comic collecting. You can see that. You can see that there. So how have our buying habits as comic collectors and readers changed over the years? What else we got here? And we've got Jiren Irvin talking about DC Spring Slate and the new universe. We are Legends initiative that DC's doing, right? Spotlight. Hey, let me show you folks what's going on here, man. Let me click on that. There we go. So yeah, man. So we're very we're excited because again just a lot of great folks who are contributing to the site, and then of course we got the main man, Oscar.
That's right.
Oscar, co-editor in chief, man. He's doing big things, man, and he's got some news cooking too of his own on the comics writing side of things. I'll leave that for him to say to you folks when he's able to come on the show.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, he's making moves too, man. So we're lucky to have him.
Yeah, he's a good guy
on board. Yeah. So yeah, man. Check out the site, man. Yeah, got a lot of cool, and then we're gonna be adding content frequently. What else we got? We got a bash review for Rudy Gobert, the NBA superstar, and I think that is by Zach, written by Zach over there. We got Mike with a review of the gimmick from Ahoy. Folks, check that one out, man. We're very proud. And appreciate everybody's hard work who's been putting this together. And Tara, listen, I'm waiting for you to hit me up and you telling me, listen, I want to write a review, or I got an idea for an article or something,
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be too long.
Yes. So there you go, folks. Yeah. What are we looking at here? Shall we
what do you want to start with?
The obligatory, please remember to smash.
Oh yeah, definitely smash like. Please subscribe.
Little thumbs up. It is episode 102, baby.
Unbelievable, right?
I don't know how we've done 102 of these. That's wild. That's crazy. Never missed a Sunday, folks. Well, I mean, I've taken a couple of Sundays. But,
the show's never missed a Sunday.
The show has never missed a Sunday. And now that I'm back here, let me see. I see some we got. Hey, look at that.
Hey, Kaiser.
We got the big homie 𝐬𝐭𝐸. What's up, my man? Thank you for coming through and joining us on this Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely, blessed Sunday. And we got the Spoiler Kings, Good morning. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. I was just saying earlier, we appreciate everybody's kind words and all the encouragement and all the great feedback, man. It's great to hear, because, I was a little nervous launching it, and it's the site. I'll say this much, in all honesty, it's not where I want it to be. Yet it's going to be a work in progress, but I think it looks, it's pretty cool to start off with. And
especially for starting.
I see Paul Bowler in the chats. Yes, thank you very much, sir. Good sir. Yes, cool new website. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and like I said, I encourage everybody to check out the different articles on there, man. These folks working hard.
It's a good variety already.
What's the six head from the west saying here? I lightly tap it. No, you better smash that like button. Get out of here. That's right. The show, baby. The show. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. Kaiser knows what's up. Redacted. You gotta redact it. Yes, folks. Episode 102. Thank you so much for joining us. Tara, should we start it off with a little cop or drop action?
Let's do that.
What do you think?
I think we had we have a strong one.
Yeah, just before we get into that.
Sure.
All right, for those folks who are unfamiliar with you, why don't you let the fine folks at home know who you are, where you come from, what's your sign, what favorite and where folks can find you at, and because I know you're involved in some other podcasts, so why don't you talk about that a little bit? Plug your dope stuff.
Okay, well, I'm Tara. I'm a Libra from Delaware, and my favorite color is purple. And let's see. So actually, yesterday morning, this time, I had already wrapped taping a new episode of the End Pod, so look for that to be dropping soon.
Okay.
We were spending, and especially Matt and Tim and the whole crew. It's a good group over there. And this week we were looking at some movies, so we may get to pick up on that later. And Yes, I've been dividing. We divide our attention between different parts of pop culture, just like you guys do here.
Very
So
nice. Okay, so you got a new episode dropping shortly.
yes, I'm not
Okay,
sure
we'll
of the exact
keep our
moment,
eyes
but it
peeled.
won't be long. Yeah, look, keep an eye on and I'm on Twitter at Film Noir Girl, and on Instagram at Tara Loves Noir. So
Okay, now why you gotta do that for us? You get confused. Like I
I
don't know which
wasn't
one.
thinking about brands when I picked the one or the other. I gotta get it together.
It's all about brand marketing, man. We gotta
That's
keep it
right.
consistent. We
I
gotta
gotta
keep
work
it
on it.
consistent.
I'm
But yeah,
getting
check
there.
her out, folks. She's a great follow either on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, yeah, and you know, just you're a gem, Tara. You
Oh,
know,
thank you.
friend of the show and friend, for a long time. So happy to have you here.
Yes,
And
my original comic book friend.
I love it. I love to hear it. We got 𝐬𝐭𝐸. He's saying he's currently reading Sins of Sinister as I listen to the show. Okay,
Nice.
is that the new X-Men
I think so.
storyline with Mr. Sinister? I
I
think
believe so.
Marquelon was talking about that
I
the
think
other
he
day.
was too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And is that near you, Tara? Wilmington?
Yes, that's about 15 minutes from my front door.
Oh, you
Um,
guys are neighbors.
I
You guys
didn't
are
realize
neighbors.
that he was born there. I didn't know you were born there, 𝐬𝐭𝐸. But yeah, I was born in Wilmington too.
Oh wow, look at that. Such a
Yeah.
small world. Okay. And look,
Yeah.
we got Matthew Pereira
Good morning.
of Pop Up.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes. He's the artist, I believe, on Pop Up. He's saying, "Hey guys, thanks for the spotlight on Pop Up. I can't stay, but have a great show." Thank you so much, Matthew,
Such an
for
enjoyable book.
stopping by.
Yeah.
Please feel free to catch the show on the replay when you have the opportunity, and hopefully you enjoy what we have to say about your book. And we got Al here. Yes, I agree with Al here.
It's
She's saying
definitely
Matthew Pop Up is fantastic, and we're gonna get into that shortly for you folks. Yes, yeah. No, thank you for stopping by. Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? With that, let's get into it, folks.
yeah, let's do
Our
it. That's a good
cop
intro.
or drop segment. Here we go. You know how we do, folks. Each and every week, we pitch to you a couple books. You, the audience, the power is in your hands. You guys get to vote on what we read for the upcoming comic book day. Last week, you folks voted on Pop Up number 1 from a little indie publisher on the come up, Blood Moon Comics. Pop Up number 1 written by John Clark, on art Matthew Pereira, on colors Panta Ray, and on letters April Brown. So Blood Moon Comics, they've been hitting us up for a minute, and I see they've got a bunch of releases recently and coming up, and I said let's check out these guys, see what they're about, because sometimes it's easy to overlook the smaller publishers, because by sheer amount of the content coming out.
Yeah.
So Pop Up number 1, there we go. A little mini series. I believe, I want to say it's like 4 issues. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
Can't remember the exact number. It might be 4 or 5.
Yeah. How great is this cover, I mean, both of
Love the
them.
cover.
Man.
Yeah. I just gave away my favorite color, so you know which one I would want. But
yeah. And that's kind of why I went with Pop Up, was the covers. Really, I was attracted to them big time. So I said, okay, Blood Moon comic. I was trying to figure out which Blood Moon to kind of read and review. And Pop Up just popped. It stood out. So
appropriately,
that is the one, excuse me, that we went with. And I'm just gonna hit you folks with the synopsis on this. So a brand new pop-up museum has arrived. It contains the world's most infamous and cursed supernatural objects. For creator and starving artist Diane Strickland, this is her big break. Tomorrow is the grand opening, and she and her family must work through the night to make sure it's all ready. But what do you get when you bring so many evil exhibits together? Absolute terror is what we are being told. Yes, indeed, folks. Tara, did you have the opportunity to read this bad boy?
Absolutely did. And I mean, I'm going to cut to the chase and tell you I'd absolutely want to cop it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. And
Oh, you're not even waiting. You're getting right into it. She's saying it's just a cop.
Yeah, but here's my one. If this was me in the real world as opposed to me reading a book, I would be scared. I won't say what I was about to say because it's a family show, but I would be much more afraid of having it in my house. And in a word, nope. Okay, does that say it all?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did there? Yeah, I don't know if I could be in that place with all those things together because as soon as the can I name one of the objects without giving it away?
For sure. Yeah, let's get into it.
As soon as we got near John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings, I would be out because that freaks me out really badly. But there are much worse things than that there, all in one place. So I don't know what kind of vortex that's going to become, but I'm interested to read it.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, I'm kind of I agree with you on that point. I would be like the what was it, the delivery guy?
Yeah, he was like, "Let me get the hell out of here before
I'm not trying to stay here." So yeah, so you've got this family, this mother. I think her name was what was it, Diane. Right. She's opening up a museum dedicated to the most I guess horrifying, gruesome, evil artifacts and exhibits known to man, right? So spotlighting like serial killers, like
haunted objects,
like the mysterious, right? And so her and her daughter are opening up this museum. They're working through the night to get
they curated it.
Opening.
Yeah, sounds like the daughter's a little more like us.
Yeah, and it's great because the book opens up on a bit of a cold open. You can see here, you've got this. How great was this opening intro?
It was very good. Yeah, a vision into one of the objects.
Yes. So you've got this little boy. He's kind of telling the sheriff of this town kind of the backstory of what's happening here. He's got some kind of like a witch haunting him, and kind of threatening him and forcing him to commit these heinous acts. And I thought this was a great way to introduce the reader to the story and to these objects, and it was like in a sense a great segue.
Yeah, it's a very compelling hook.
Yes, for sure. And right off the bat you can see that I enjoyed the artwork.
Me too.
Very much fits. Very much fit the I would say the tone of the book.
Yes.
Right. Heavy on the shadows.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of things, room for things to go bump in the dark.
Yes, a lot. Yes, exactly. Yes, I love that, Tara. Thank you. Just kind of lends itself to like like this kind of dark, a little bit of a mysterious mood and vibe for sure.
Yeah.
So and then we're introduced to Diane and her family, and the first issue I would say is a little bit more slowly paced, in the sense it's almost what was cool.
What's that?
It's almost like we were like kind of getting like a walkthrough.
Yes, that was clever of them too.
So I like how that was kind of structured, right? And she's going through like the different exhibits, the different rooms, like the serial killer room, excuse me.
That
The
special cabinet got my attention too. That's
So
all
how
I'll say.
great is this? Again, even like with the color palette and everything, right? It really feels like this. I don't know, like a 80s kind of horror flick, just
It does have that
dark and
vibe.
grainy, and
Yeah.
it was cool. And for whatever reason, and I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I got from this delivery man on the left here.
hmm
Are you familiar with the Mexican comedian Fluffy? Gabriel Iglesias?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So
He
he
does kind of
looks
give that, doesn't he?
he looks just like him to me anyways. So
I
I
didn't
thought
catch
that
that,
was
but I see
funny.
it now that you said it.
So as I'm reading, this character, I'm hearing it in Fluffy's voice. And so when he's doing like the nope, and
Yeah.
he's just kind of head nodding, like I got a big kick out of that. Intentional or not, I don't know. But
I identified with him in that because
oh yeah,
it's like a nice place to visit, but I'm glad I don't live here, kind of
very
thing.
relatable, very
Yeah.
relatable.
Yeah, it feels like he's sort of us in this one.
Absolutely. Oh well, that's it. Now, Elle,
We can't give it all away.
come on now. Come on now, and I'm talking to Elle because Elle put.
I'm
Thank
not.
you, Elle, for
I
putting
just want
together
to go
the.
on record. Yeah, I was going to say, let's thank Elle. I'm
No,
not
yeah,
complaining
absolutely.
at
Thank you, Elle,
all.
for coming through and putting together all the slides and stuff for the
Even
show.
while
I
she was
appreciate it.
this sick.
But yeah, man, so a great. I really. I'll be honest with you, Tara.
Mhm.
Sometimes with I guess these super indie, publishers, you don't know what to expect,
Right.
right?
This was a nice surprise.
Um, and I find myself often, just the books maybe aren't ready; they're a little too raw. But this was,
Some
I
things
was
connect better than others. Definitely. Yeah.
pleasantly surprised, man.
Me too.
Pleasantly surprised. I thought this was great. Folks, I encourage you to check this one out. Give a shot to these smaller publishers and support these dope creators on the come up. Man, again, pop up number one from Blood Moon Comics.
I
I'll
like the
say,
name too.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So I, 100%. This one is a cop for me.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be checking out issue 2. Looking forward to it. So shout out to the writer John Clark, on art Matthew Pereira, on colors Panta Ray, and on letters April Brown. Man, you guys did a great job on this one.
Thanks for popping in, Matthew, too.
Yes, thank you for popping in, Matthew. Man, yeah, Blood Moon Comics. I got my eyes peeled, and it was so funny. I did see some of the community. They actually picked this up. I think it might have been Paul Dix Comics or someone else. But
Oh,
yeah, so it was cool to see, man. That this is these books are getting out there and people are picking it up, man. Yeah. So
yeah, I would have missed this one without you guys, so I'm thankful.
definite cop on that one. Let me bring this banner down just for a second. Just looking through these comments here. I was saying my youngest,
Oh, no.
Damien. Now, why would you do that? My youngest Damien read a few
He
pages
read them out loud? That's
about
exciting.
It's top tier. Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
exciting. I can't believe you read them out loud.
Wow, that's cute, but also a little bit disturbing because for me, it's like, what was great. I love that you said this, Tar, is like I would almost be, because of the fact that within this story it's got all those like evil. I would be scared to have an issue in my room or my house or something. Like,
Yeah, me too.
digital only, man. Digital
Right.
only.
This was a good one for digital.
Yeah. So her youngest it's ingrained in him. And Ella agreeing with us, really exceeded the expectations I had. Genuinely curious about the next issue for sure.
Same. Yeah.
For sure.
I can't wait to find out what's going to happen.
Dope.
It's something, I mean, I can't imagine that it's going to be low key. I'll just put it that way.
And shout out Rock Comics, a rare live appearance in the chat. I love it. Thank you so much, my man. He's saying it looks cool. Give it a shot, bro. I know your shop doesn't It doesn't bring in like a lot of the super indie stuff, but yeah,
It's
I
definitely worth
encourage
a
you
look.
to pre-order it, man. Order it in. Yeah, worth a look, man. Blood Moon Comics on the come up. So, folks, second half of Carbo Drop, myself and the lovely Film Noir girl will be pitching to you a couple upcoming issues from this new comic book day, and you
Taking
guys
my
get to
notes.
vote. The power is in your hands. So I believe, Tara, I'm up first.
Yeah, I think you need to go first today.
Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can. Where's my bonner? There we go. My pick is "Don't Spit in the Wind" #1, written and well, the color of the cartoonist on this is Stefano Cardoselli, and he recent, very recent Nerdy's Award winning
That's right.
creator from Caffeinated Hearts, written by Mr. Jonathan Hendricks. Stefano was the artist on that one. So he's got a book coming out, "Don't Spit in the Wind" #1, and this is from Mad Cave Studios, folks.
Mad Cave.
I love Stefano's art style.
These are hot covers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's got like a cyberpunkish
Mm-hmm.
style to his art. His cover on the left there, and you know what? Let me pull up that the synopsis real quick for you folks here. Boom boom. So this is dropping Wednesday. Here we go. Mad Cave Studios. In the distant future, humanity has escaped the shell of what was once a lush, beautiful Earth that has instead been left a dumping ground full of trash, smog, and pollution. One
Relatable.
man's trash is another man's living. Since Earth became inhospitable, humanity escaped ages ago to live in a space station floating above the atmosphere. Now, Travis and his crew of garbage men are tasked with cleaning up mountains of toxic waste, working for a company called Atomic Bros Inc. to create a clear world. But when one of Travis's crew members goes missing near an old nuclear facility, Travis's job becomes a bit more complicated.
Mm.
So yes, this is I'm looking forward to this, and in part, well, not only am I a fan of Stefano's work and Mad Cave, but Oscar's put together a little review that will be dropping
Oh, nice.
next week, I believe on Wednesday morning, when this book drops, which includes an interview with the creators of this book. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that on the website, folks.
Don't let that, bias you, though. You can still vote for mine.
Oh, yes, indeed.
We can be
And so
supportive and still vote for the other book. I'm just saying.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. They'll have the opportunity to check it out. Either way, I hope.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. So, and you know what? I was reading, some excerpts from Oscar's interview, and so he's saying he got a little bit of if I recall correctly, like Wally vibes,
Oh, really?
or just kind of talking on the state of the environment
Mm-hmm.
and big corporation and things of that nature. So I'm very much intrigued to check this book out. That is my pitch to you folks. Tara,
Gotta follow that, huh?
what do you got cooking up here? Let's see here. Oh, here's some
This is some,
other covers. Oh,
yeah,
they got a bunch of
sweet
cool
variants.
covers.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that on the left? That's a 1/100, eh?
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but it's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, that is super cool.
That's okay. I got something for you.
Oh, you got some heat too?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, Elle included some interior pages too. I mean, look at this, folks.
There's no getting around the fact that it's beautiful.
Yes,
But,
ma'am.
having been on the other side in the live audience and been told repeatedly that it is not okay to like both and that I have to pick one.
Oh, this is true. This is true. Yes,
You made
ma'am.
this
Tell
monster.
me out.
You made
Tell
this
me out.
monster. I don't care how beautiful that is. I got something for you.
All right. What are we cooking here?
I got 2 words
Ooh.
for you. Doom Patrol.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to look at Unstoppable Doom Patrol this week. It's coming out on Wednesday. Unstoppable Doom Patrol #1, which is a group pitch because Elle and I are pitching this together. So she is with me in spirit on this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
and as you and I joke a lot when we're talking, this is about degenerates. So we already know that we need to see this. Okay, it's got a lot of interesting variant covers, even some scratch off covers, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Okay.
But yeah, so unusual for me. I'm talking DC this week. We're going big 2.
Yeah, big 2. I don't see that too
Marquelon's
often,
not
right?
here, so somebody's got to do that. We gotta represent a little big 2 too.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah. So who doesn't love the Doom Patrol, right? Strangest heroes there are coming together. And let me get the synopsis over here for you. So there have been some events on Lazarus planets, and more people than ever have active metagenes. All right. So most of these new metahumans have become misfits, and they're shunned and imprisoned by a fearful society. We're familiar with that idea, right? And they have been hidden away in the dark, and they're lost to a system that only sees them as one of 2 things, either weapons or guinea pigs. They're seen as ticking time bombs that can only be diffused by the unstoppable Doom Patrol. So in this case, we have our favorites, Robot Man, not Robo Man, sorry, Elasti-Woman and Negative Man, and they're joined by brand new teammates, Beast Girl and Degenerate, and led by Crazy Jane. Those are those variants I was telling you about with the scratch-offs. She has a mysterious new alter, the Chief, and they're on a mission together to save the world by saving the monsters. So we have these great variant covers where you can scratch off and see who will Jane be today of all her various alters. And there's some, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was gonna. Is it actual like a scratch off?
Yeah.
No.
The hard part for me would be wanting to scratch them off. I was just thinking, like, how many do I need?
Stop. That is. I don't think I've ever seen
This is my first time.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Even living through the gimmicky, super gimmicky 90s covers, superhero covers, I don't think I've ever seen a scratch off.
Yep.
Oh, that is very cool, no lie. Very cool.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
There's some tea with this one. People are anxious for more Doom Patrol, and this was first announced as a 6-issue mini, but it looks like it's going to be open to at least one more, maybe more than that. It was announced at WonderCon.
Oh.
So it's not just a mini anymore. I don't know how far it's extended, but it is extended as of right now.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So good news coming out of WonderCon there for Doom Patrol fans.
I'm looking forward to reading this.
Yeah, the art looks cool, looks fun, very Doom Patrol-ish for sure. But listen, I love that whole concept of the scratch. I mean, I feel like you have to get at least 2.
Right, because you need one to leave
one
alone.
To scratch. There's no way you're not gonna, and then one to kind of just keep, minty fresh, right?
Right, and they're saying I think there are 4 variants.
4 scratch
underneath the scratch, yeah. And that's not including the other great variants. It's just the scratch off variants.
Just the scratch off. So there's gonna be the collectors out there who's gonna try to get each and every one. That's actually as gimmicky as it is, it's a great. I think that's a lot of fun. That's really cool. Yeah. Wow.
Definitely bringing the fun.
Okay. Yeah. I had no clue. So you just put me onto some stuff. I'm digging it. Okay, folks. So the poll is up. And at the end of the episode, we'll let you folks know who's winning. And it's a close one so far. We got a 60-40 split. Don't spit in the win with the slight lead. But I have a feeling this is gonna be a tight one, man.
Come on, you guys, bring it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tight one. Hey, hey, that's cool though. That's cool. Doom Patrol. Okay. Glad to see them getting some much deserved shine.
Absolutely.
Let's get this banner down here. Hi. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So at the end of the episode, we'll announce who's the winner. Folks, we wanted to highlight a couple books this week. Advanced review if you will. The first one is a little book, highly anticipated, I would say, super highly anticipated. Goes by the name of Indigo Children.
Yes.
Yes. And
did you pick the special for me this week, or was that just a coincidence?
did I pick the special?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, in my other life as a social scientist and human development scholar, I guess that sounds really more high-hatty than I feel, but but that is my other. But when I'm Dr. Tara, that's what I'm doing. And so Indigo Children, that's a real thing. It's considered pseudoscientific because there's no scientific proof for it. But there are some people who believe that there are truly indigo children in the world with us, and that there may be something special going on. It's seen as like an alternative diagnosis for some spectrum disorders. So this is kind of touching, and it's a thriller, and we're going with the supernatural element in this preview, but it sort of pulls from both parts of my life. So I wondered if that was it's sort of meant to be today.
Great coincidence. Maybe it is meant to be. Maybe one of these indigo children made it happen, made it be. So I honestly, I didn't know about this. I didn't know it was like a real kind of world thing or speculated.
It's controversial for sure, but
right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool because it adds now more, more, I guess, another layer
right
to the story. So that I'll tell you folks a little bit about this one here.
Please do.
So yeah, so let me get that banner out of there. So Indigo Children #1, written by Kurt Pierce, Rockwell White, on art is Alex Diodo, on colors D. Knief, and on letters Hassan Otzman Alhau. So
one of our favorites.
Super stacked lineup of creatives we've got here, folks. Kurt Pierce. He's on. I mean, honestly, you know what? At this point, I feel like, I don't know. It's just he's super underrated. Like he's like,
I think so
he's got to be like probably one of my favorite writers, if not my favorite writers. My favorite writer right now. Between this now and of course he's the writer on It's Only Teenager Wasteland, which is an absolute gem of a book, and then Youth and a bunch of other stuff, New America, man. Like he's crushing it. So let me get into it, folks. So right off the bat, I'll tell you how hot this book is, man. This book was has been optioned.
Good. I was thinking that when I was looking at it, this would be such a good thing to watch.
Before it was even announced, it was optioned for film.
Excellent.
Which is crazy. That's how dope, how cool, how interesting of a story of a story this one is. And I think I was just reading this morning that it might be coming to Amazon Prime.
That's right. Yeah.
What's Rock Comics saying here? He's saying Indigo Children and the Ambassadors is my selects. Hopefully some new great stuff. I'm not familiar with Ambassadors. You're gonna have to tell me about that one.
I'd like to hear about that too.
For sure. If it's there with Indigo, then I'm sure it's highly anticipated. And Elle saying the dialogue and pacing in this issue is fantastic. Let's get into that one right now, folks. I'm gonna now. I don't wanna give too much away just because of just okay. So right off the bat, I can tell you, for me, I got I'll say think David Fincher, psychological thriller, meets Stranger Things, kind of,
very good point. The vibe,
sci-fi, kind of that, young, children's sci-fi.
I can even hear the synth.
Sorry?
I can even hear the synth in the background.
Ooh.
Can you?
Okay. Hold on. Meets Steven Spielberg.
That's quite a mix.
Right?
Yeah, so, I feel that.
David Fincher meets Stranger Things, meets,
Close Encounters.
Stevens. Yes, ma'am.
From that era, yeah.
Yes, right there, Tara. I promise you, that's what I had in mind. Close
We're
Encounters.
right here.
And you're saying you're hearing the sins. I promise you, I'm reading this book, folks, and I heard like a Trent Reznor,
Oh,
Atticus
yeah.
Ross soundtrack or score to this.
This.
So
Love me some
crazy
Trent.
that you're talking about sins and stuff. Oh, and Rock Comics is saying ambassadors Mark Millar and Frank Wiley.
Oh,
Yes, I did see that. Yep. I did see that, and I've heard good things about that. And a shout out to my man Samurai Ads. Yo, my man, how you been? It's
good
been
morning.
a long time. It's good to see you, my man. I hope everything is well. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday morning, or maybe it's afternoon, wherever you're from. But real talk, so good to see you, my man. Thank you for joining us today. We're talking about Indigo Children, and I have nothing but amazing things to say about this book, folks. This is top tier comic booking. I'm saying it right now. Best debut issue I've read this year so far, and it's not even close. I promise you, at the end of the year, this is gonna be talked about. As soon as it drops, it's gonna be talked about as one of the best issues this year, and it's gonna be, when the time comes, mentioned in the top for awardsman is stellar. So I was saying, Fincher meets Stranger Things meets maybe Spielberg.
Yeah, I like that.
International kind of mystery. So
Mhm.
you've got this investigative journalist by the name of Donovan Price,
Yep.
who's trying to track down a group of gifted
Gifted. Hmm.
children with supernatural abilities. But here's the big kicker. And it's not spoiler to say this because
Mm-mm.
it's out there in the previews. The synopsis is been told, but the big kicker is these kids believe they are of Martian ancestry. So like, very unique, original kind of premise, and we've got here. Um, and these kids with these gifted abilities, man, they're on this. I won't say what their mission is, but a mission of epic proportions.
Well said.
Uh, so they're being hunted down by these this mysterious group, mysterious parties, and beyond that, folks, I can't and I don't want to tell you much more than that in terms of like the plot,
Yeah, we can't give that away.
because then we're treading into spoiler territory waters, and I just kind of want you folks to experience this for yourself. And really, man, I I, I I think you guys are gonna be blown away. Shout out to Kurt Rockwell White. You guys fucking crushed this one. Alex Dioto on the arts is great. Di Canif, his colors,
Beautiful saturation.
Tara, I love it. And then of course, Hassan is doing his damn thing, man. So
Right.
we do got a couple interior
Oh,
pages. Oh,
good.
here are a couple more variant covers. How great is the
Oh,
Jenny
those are beautiful
Cookie
too.
on the right, Tara? Oh my
Hmm.
goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm not sure who does the one on the that looks like Tula Lute.
I think it is.
Is
I
it?
know there was. I know there was one by her. Yeah,
Okay, that looks like very Tula Lute. I could be wrong, but looks like her style.
I saw her name in
Um
the list.
oh, okay, there you go. Very very well could be. So from the opening prologue, folks, I knew Indigo Children were dealing with something special here. Um, Extremely well written and executed, man. The storytelling.
Can I add something about that?
Yes, absolutely.
So with the storytelling, and this isn't giving away any plot points,
Hmm.
but let me just say this to you.
Hmm.
Was it just me, or are you wondering if one of our key narrators may be unreliable because of some things that I'm sure it wasn't accidental that they set up some misspellings.
Oh, oh.
So we may or may not have an unreliable narrator going.
I did. I know what you're talking about because I did see, and
You
for
know
me,
who
I
I
thought
mean?
there was a typo
Well,
in the
it was
what
more
you're
than once, and
thinking.
I can't believe this team would let that pass them. So I think I'm looking for this guy to maybe be unreliable or have an agenda, but I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, okay.
And I started like looking in the background art and seeing little things like there was one panel, I won't say where it was, I'll tell you off stage.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
where I'm like, am I seeing a yin and yang in the background, or is that really just tea? You know? So, and that was a coincidence that it's tea and I'm from the tea room, but sorry, just a coincidence.
Oh,
But yeah, this is really good stuff. This is really compelling.
yeah.
It's
You know what, Tara? You may be onto something there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that for sure. I think you could be onto something there.
I'm
Something
anxious
of
to
a
find out more about that particular character. And there's a very realistic world stage that this is set on too. I
yes.
don't think that's giving anything away either.
No, and that's not easy considering really
No.
what the story is about. You're talking about
To be so
these
supernatural and have political relevance is a lot.
man, and that's what we're talking about here, man. Like everything well executed, the art. Tar, you mentioned these fantastic color work
Hmm.
on this. You know, just everything, the pacing. Like, we're getting just enough
Hmm.
information to hook to hook us in as a reader, but then there's definitely a lot of mystery
Yeah.
left
Yeah.
to want us having coming back for more, man.
Yeah. I'm left very curious.
Honestly, this one was just blowing. I was blown away, man. Blown away. I'm so excited for you guys to check this one out, man. And then uh Al's saying here the first issue is dense too, lots
Yes, it
packed
is.
in without being overwhelming. Folks, we're
Yeah.
talking about a 48 pager, a oversized, a big boy,
Hmm.
for cover price. Uh you cannot go wrong. You're getting so much bang for your buck. But it's true, we're given a lot.
A lot of exposition, but it doesn't feel heavy handed ever.
That speaks to the quality, the strength, the execution,
Hmm.
right? Like the the it flows so well, even like from from different scene to scene. Like the transitions, they're smooth, they work, nothing is jarring, right? We're changing settings from one page to the next, but
Hmm.
it's also smooth. It flows really, really good, man.
Yeah. I never had to turn back a page and see where I was. Do you know what I mean? Like you always know where you are, even though you jump around in time and space.
Which I think is really
Big credit to the creative team.
what am I how am I trying to put it's a skill that really I don't think is given enough credit to, because
That's
often I
true.
find
They make it
myself,
look easy.
yeah, to make it look easy, I'll find myself reading and be like, well, hold on,
Yeah.
what
I'm always
happened there,
flipping a
like
page back, like, wait, how
where
did I
we
get
at,
here?
or who's
Yeah.
talking right now, or like none of that, man. Like this is top fucking tier, man. This one is it. This is it. Like for me, I think it'll be tough to beat the quality of this debut issue. And if the rest of the series goes this way, man, folks, we're in for a treat, man. Uh,
I definitely feel like there's more. I mean, it's a teaser. You know what I mean? It's not like they already said everything they have to say. So there's
yeah.
going to be plenty more to come back for.
Oh, there's so much. There's so much to unravel here, Tara.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Summer, I saying. Also excited to read this, bro. You're gonna love it. I know you're gonna love it, man. This one is so good, man. And we missed you too, man. Figure drawing, saying I def Gotta
Hey.
check this one out. Shout out, thank you for joining us today on this Sunday, man. Fabian Figure, my man. Like, I want to hear your thoughts on this, man. I hope you dig it as much as we do. I think you will, man. I think everybody's gonna love, the heck out of this one, man. And here's some more interior pages. Like look at the color tones 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲 goes for the flashback scenes, or
Right.
like the memory scenes. Just great. And how great is Hassan's, like his action. You got the
The
pain
action
there,
words, the way, yeah, the way they flow through.
scars,
Hmm.
vengeance, man. Just it's those little touches, man.
Yeah, he's definitely doing the damn thing.
Yeah, yeah. This is great. I can't say enough good things about this one, man. Indigo Children, right?
And
Uh,
that page that we see.
Killer, boom.
Yeah,
Yeah, folks, you're gonna dig it. And
an
then you know
important
what?
moment.
Next Sunday, after you folks have had the chance to read it, we're gonna get into, we're gonna talk about again with a little bit more, I guess, where we can talk a little bit about more, right?
Yeah, when we
Right
can
now I
give
don't
away a
want to
little more.
spoil anything for you guys. Must cop out this Wednesday. A must cop. Go out and pick up this bad boy, and I just gotta figure out now which cover I'm gonna get, man. Like,
Or all of them.
which one you going with, Tara?
It's hard for me to pick, but I'm gonna have to rock with Tula right now. It's
You're
your
gonna ride with
fault
Tula?
too. Yeah, you got me hooked.
Tula's great. Tula's
You were my
great.
gateway drug to Tula.
Yeah, I got you. Didn't I get you that the Tula, the signed joint, right?
That's right.
The
That's right.
what was that one? The Jacob Phillips
That's
book.
right. Sorry, I went blank. Yeah.
What's the name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Newbern.
Yes, thank you, Newbern.
Two great
Newbern.
minds get stumped together, right?
Yeah, and so the let me get this banded down, folks. The second book that we wanted to highlight and spotlight today, another advanced review, and this one is coming out a little. Actually, I think it's not coming out till April.
I think you said the FOC is really soon though, so we need to
But
note
the
that.
FOC is this Monday,
Yeah.
and we're talking about, folks, All 8 Eyes #1, written by Steve Fox, editor extraordinaire. On art, Piotr Kowalski.
Beautiful
On
art.
colors, Brad Simpson. And again, we say it often here on the show. I don't know how Hassan does it. My man is a machine, but he's the letterer on this one as well. And here we go. All 8 Eyes.
Love the covers too.
Yeah. How great is the the title design?
Yeah, well, and you don't know this about me either, but here we go with another coincidence.
Okay.
There was a time when I was my minor in college was film, a lot like Elle. That was her major, my minor. But I was going to go into title design at one point, but I just didn't go in my other life.
I didn't know that. That's so cool.
Yeah, you didn't know that about me, but yeah, that was my first plan.
So what you're saying is, because I had to slap together this week's thumbnail in like 5 minutes. Not my best work for the, I'm talking about the YouTube thumbnail, folks. And normally, I'm not like a graphic designer or anything like that, but I say,
you did
like
a nice
I learned how
job.
to, I create some fun. This one, maybe not my best work. So maybe next time I'm tight on time, I can hit you up, Tara. Maybe
we can work on that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, great. I love it, man. It just really pops, and it gives me like those old 80s or not even 80s, like just the old B movie poster.
Yeah, that's
a vibe to it, right? And
absolutely.
Speaking of B movies, getting a little bit of vibes from this book here. I'll touch on that in just a second. So All 8 Eyes. Let me hit you with the synopsis on this one. I just had it and I lost it. Womp womp.
Sorry.
Womp womp.
I have my notes, but I didn't pull up the synopsis.
Oh, good. Okay, so here we go. So All 8 Eyes #1. This brand new series reunites the team of Fox, Kowalski, colors Brad Simpson and letter Hassan Otsman-Elhaou, following their collaboration in Razor Blades, the horror magazine, a taboo-busting anthology of terror co-created by Fox and multiple Eisner winner James Tynion. So All Eight Eyes takes readers back to the forgotten corners of post 9/11 New York City, where college dropout Vin Spencer flows through life in a drug and party-fueled haze until one terrible night sweeps him into a drifter's reckless war against the giant eight-legged horrors stalking the city's most vulnerable residents. And this joint is from Dark Horse Comics. Excuse me. And again, another absolutely stacked lineup of creators, man. So you know you're in for a good time.
Absolutely.
You know what? I feel like I've been doing a lot of time. Let me, Tara, tell me your thoughts on this. Maybe, what did you think about this one? Why should folks, should
they or not,
pick up All Eight Eyes #1?
Well, I believe that they should, and that's a lot coming from me because I have strong feelings about spiders, and they're not positive. Okay, I can't fuck with a spider when it's big enough to make a crunch sound when you have to crush it. Okay, I am one of those people that will try to usher it out because we do live kind of country-ish around here. But the spiders in this book are like, they got into some, I don't know. We haven't talked about where they came from yet, but I don't want none of what these spiders had, is what I'm saying. You don't want to run into these on the street. They're the size of dogs. Okay.
Yeah.
So
some scary stuff in here. Scary.
Yes. And but yeah, the characters you get attached to, you relate to them quickly, and that whole idea of, you know, what did I see versus what do I think I saw, and can I trust myself, all that kind of stuff looms large. And yeah, like I said, don't want to spoil anything, but this is, I felt really treated to be able to peek into this world, because I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen here too, and whether somebody's going to try and keep hiding this secret in New York City, because New York is a special place in the entire world, right? There's so much stuff that happens there that doesn't happen anywhere else. So is it going to get dismissed, or is it going to get all the more attention because it's New York City?
Yeah. You know, I think it's a great setting for a story like this. I mean, often you find like New York City, it's this, backdrop, you've got, dark and the kind of dark and gritty recesses, so many different spaces.
This is kind of a different use of it. Yeah.
Things that go bump in the night can hide, right? Or even something like the TMNT, the turtles, right?
Right.
It's a city kind of huge enough in scope that
people can disappear themselves.
Right. So in this story, we've got these giant 8-legged freaks, these spiders. It's like it's a secret that's kind of
like an open secret,
like almost like an open secret, but it's not like known to like the masses.
Right.
But there's some people who kind of know it, try to kind of keep it under wraps.
But they get dismissed, right? So nobody's really listening to them completely.
They get dismissed. That's right. And you've got kind of the spider hunter. His name is, I believe, Reynolds.
That's right.
Not
Ryan, but Reynolds.
and I only know this because one of our other authors on the website, we've got a review coming out on actually tomorrow morning, folks. Keep your eyes
for the
peeled.
FOC. Okay.
Justin Smith, just in time for the FOC, has got a spoiler-free review of All Eight Eyes, and he was saying that yes, this started out as a short story in the Razor Blades, and so Fox and company are continuing this. But yeah, we've got Vinny, kind of this sex party drug kind of crazed, or he's living kind of life just kind of on the
but relatable.
Maybe
he is relatable though.
Maybe a little too much. Back in the day, anyways. It's a great setup, great debut issue. I mentioned it earlier. I got some B horror movie vibes,
definitely,
but without maybe the campiness. It's elevated by this, really smart writing by this super dope art, and I think we've got some interior pages here. Yeah, you know, Piotr Kowalski has quickly become one of my favorite artists, man.
Hmm. Does
He's
a
on
great
another
job.
one of my current favorite books, which is Where Monsters Lie.
Right.
Absolutely digging his stuff, man. So shout out Piotr, man.
Got
You know,
some
you're crushing it right now, man.
lush interiors for us.
Yes, perfect, perfect. That's what I was trying to figure like which word to use. Yeah, lush interiors. Just a lot going on. Very
Hmm.
detailed every panel, and I think to say I said as much when I was talking about his interiors on Where Monsters Lie. Just so much to look at, and I love it. You know, one of my pet peeves is like a lot of empty space in the
Yes,
background on panels. You know,
that's not happening here.
it doesn't work for me. And Piotr, he like, you know, for the most part, every inch is filled, which I love.
Hmm.
I love his pencils, man. And Brad Simpson, magnificent colorist. He and I've been trying to think of what his other recent book is. It was, if I'm not mistaken, also on Dark Horse. Um, it was an original graphic novel with
Hmm.
Paul. Oh man, I forget the name, folks. Maybe if you guys are watching on the replay, let us know in the comments. Or if you're watching live, if you're familiar, it's Brad Simpson. He was the colors on the sci-fi. I believe Dark Horse came out last year, late last year.
An OGN, huh?
Yeah, OGM. We reviewed it on the show too. It's really good, man. Um, Kind of like Blade Runner noir-ish feels
Yeah.
about this. Um, anyways, I digress too much. We're talking here all eight eyes. Folks, this one is great. Check it out. Yeah. Uh, you know, creature feature kind of things that go bump in the night type vibes.
A few
Uh,
apex predators in the food chain. How about that?
oh, you're good. You're good, Tara. You're on one today. You're on one. Yes. FOC. FOC is this Monday. I've got the banner here somewhere. There we go. So FOC is Monday, folks. Tomorrow. Make sure to pre-order this bad boy. There, you got the code there. That's your diamond ordering code, or however. I think I don't know if it's just the diamond, but there's the code. In any case, it's out April 19th, but FOC is tomorrow. I had a lot of fun with this one. This was cool, great debut issue, and not only that, we had the opportunity to check out, um, issue number 2 as well, and I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. Star Frozen. Oh, you look frozen there for a second. Oh, I think we lost her.
Yeah.
Is that just me, folks? Help me out here. Is that just me? Is it my
It's not
internet?
just you.
Oh, okay. Are you there? Uh oh. Uh oh. Let's give it another minute. Maybe if you want to
Oh,
try coming out and then back in with that same link.
do you want me to leave
Uh,
and come back?
yeah, maybe give it a shot. Let's give that a shot, folks. Yeah, FOC Monday, folks. Pick this one up. Again, written by Steve Fox. On art, Piotr Kowalski. Colored by Brad Simpson and letter Hassan, man. Really, really fun stuff with this one. And issue 2 continue to develop, introduces some interesting characters. This one is cool. This one is cool, folks. And I see we've got some folks joining us in the chats. Let me get this one down here. Tara, how's it going? Are you back with us? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Technical technical difficulties, folks. This is what happens when you're live. When you're live. But I'm gonna give a shout out. Who's joining us here? Figure Drawing Sing. To answer your question, I feel the Indigo Children hype. Thanks for being careful about spoilers. Hey, my man, I don't want to ruin this for you guys, man. I'm always definitely, we always try to watch spoilers and stuff, because you know one of the great things is just kind of, you're reading something and you're experiencing for the first time, you're enjoying it on your own terms, if that makes sense. So very, man, please, when you read it, curious to hear your thoughts. Tara, how's it going?
Okay, I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, not now. You're back. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
good.
Sounding good, looking good. Um, and then, oh my goodness, we got two for a
Hey.
fiver. My man, he's saying hello, team. Been out of the game for a while. Need to catch up on some new stuff. My man is back in the house. Back in the house. It's been a long time. I hope all is well with you, my man. Yes, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Lots of dope comics to catch up on. 245. I don't know how long you've been here, but if you missed it, we were talking about, Indigo Children is dropping on Wednesday. My man, this one here is gonna end up being, we're talking about book of the year, man. So good. Check it out. Check it out. Top tier comic book dropping this Wednesday. And then of course, we were just saying, uh all eight eyes FOCs on Monday, man. Encourage you guys to check it out. How great is that James Stokoe variant, Tara, on the right there? Oh, is she you frozen again? Tara's frozen again, folks. Or is it just me? Is it my internet? I never know because I've got shitty internet too, man. So, but I think we lost Tara again. I'll just leave her up there, frozen. She's just blink, blink, blink if you're. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. That's our policy here. Blame. Okay, so figure drying saying, yeah, she is frozen. Okay. So I'll give her the opportunity to come back in. But yeah, that's House of Nerd policy. We blame we blame Alfred. I mean, and to be honest, most of the time, I mean, things is, but not this week. She came through with the banners, the slides. Appreciate you. 245 is saying, all is well, my man. Hope you guys are all good. Hey, everything is as good as can be. Yes, man. Good to hear things are good with you, bud. Yeah, man. Hope to see you more in the, socials on the show and everything, man. And curious to hear what books you're gonna be reading or what you've been reading, all that good stuff, my man. Hey, if you didn't hear, the House of Nerd, we just launched this week, Thursday, our website, man. Very very excited about that, man. Check it out, houseofnerdshow.com. Actually, let me see if I can jump back into it for those who are just joining us. We're very excited about this, man. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this. Great group of contributors and authors. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Yeah, man. There's the site. We're excited. Reviews, press releases from, comic publishers, big and small. Oh, is Tara back in the house? Trying again here. No, she's not. I thought I saw her. Yeah, man. Your comic book day reviews, all that good stuff, man. Trailer reviews, all of it, man. Original content. Check it out, folks. Let us know what you think. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. We're talking Ani Press announces Lamentation #1 from Horror Meister Colin Bunn and Arjuno Susani. Yeah. And we got another reoccurring article. Don't miss this staff pick. So each month was the solicitations are released. The staff is gonna hit you with their must cop picks, man. Upcoming picks. And let me see. I think Tara.
Sorry, I don't know where I went, but I'm back.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you're out in Delaware, so like out in the boondocks, man.
What are you
So
gonna do?
it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm just flexing on the site here while you were gone.
At least you had good stuff to flex on.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. So check it out, folks. We hope, we hope this is another means for us to kind of just share, dope content, dope creators, and to continue to build this amazing community that we're so thankful to be a part of, right, man? And just have fun with it, like we say there, comic books, nerd shit, and shenanigans. We're trying to be like a serious media outlet, but also, hey, listen, we have fun. You know how we do, man.
Gotta have
It's all about
shenanigans.
the shenanigans and all
Yeah.
that, right? So, yeah, yeah. So what else? I mean, yeah. So we covered our copper drop. We
Hmm.
covered our spotlight issues, man. Hope you guys check those out. And hey, liar, faultless, my dear. On a daily basis, I can find at least a couple.
I can't,
Whoa!
but
Shout out Steve,
hey,
the
Steve.
big homie, Hips Hops, and me, Team Nerd Herd Podcast, doing big things over there. Appreciate you coming through, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Um, Tara, what else? What else you got going on? Like, what have you been up to? Have you been reading anything? Watching anything? Nerd shit? What's going on these days?
My nerd shit has definitely been focused on watching because let's see, even week before last, I think I was watching some '80s horror for Pink Buzz, and then I started on this big, uh, big pile of movies that I was watching for NPod yesterday. So I've definitely been doing more watching than reading. So it was a big treat to read the stuff we had for today. But yeah, I've been watching more horror movies than I usually do all
What
around.
What's
We
on the menu? What you been watching?
Well, for Joey and Johnny, we watched and Elle and I were together for that, so that was fun. Cat's Eye and Deadly Friend, which has been a long time since I'd seen either of those.
Don't think of watch that. I'm not even familiar with those, to be
Neither
honest.
one. You got to
No.
see them. Cat's Eye is a Stephen King. Um, what do you call it? I just forgot the word for when there's more than one story.
Anthology?
Thank you,
Okay.
anthology. And there's a stray cat and Drew Barrymore are the two things that string all the ideas together.
Okay.
And yeah, you would definitely love these. And Deadly Friend is about this this really smart guy that builds a robot and loses his best friend and decides it would be a good idea to bring her back to life with the robot's brain, and it all goes crazy from there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. That
yeah,
that definitely sounds very 80ish kind of.
the perfect level
Yeah.
of kitsch, very enjoyable, fun
Okay.
stuff. And then the other stuff we were watching, we're getting ready last week for the premiere of John Wick 4. So I got out to the theaters to see that and rewatched the first three.
Oh. So did you watch number 4 then?
Yeah, got to see it in the theater Friday night.
Hit us. How was it?
It was worth the trip, and what's the best way I can put it? Beautifully choreographed, violent ballet.
Oh. Oh.
Um, it's very, as we said yesterday, it's very John Wicky.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a special brand now, and they do it well. I mean, I can't say there are a lot of, I want to say there are some surprises because they definitely keep the bar up there. This wasn't like, I would definitely rank this well among the four movies,
Hmm.
but like nothing's ever going to hit me as hard as the first one did.
And so, I'll say this. Tara. Listen, the first one was dope. Was
Hmm.
great. And my issue with franchises like this is, and to be honest, I feel like this is what John Wick has become, is they become a parody of
Right,
themselves. They try
right.
to up the ante, and just kind of, then the action becomes super, exaggerated. I mean, because the first one was already super stylistic, exaggerated action. It's just cool. It worked. Great story, right?
It did. Hmm.
Like he went through his character arc in that one, in the first one, and that's it. That's all we needed. But it was a hit, and so the studios want to make money and this and that, and okay, fair enough. But then it just, like if it just it's kind of like the Fast and the Furious type.
Right.
It was ridiculous, right?
I hope they don't get to 10. I think,
Yeah.
and there was room for this to be the end, but it's hard to say what's going to happen.
Yeah.
From here.
Okay.
But definitely worth seeing. Like, especially if you like that sort of thing. I don't think it's going to surprise you, but some, there were definitely some treats. I don't want to give away the good treats. But.
Okay. Yeah, Steve saying
that's it exactly, Steve. Like how impervious can a person be?
It's ridiculous. I think just even in the second one,
that's my least favorite. I think the second one.
Like I was like, how is this guy still alive? Like this guy's Superman,
Yeah, there's some agonizing moments where people were laughing out loud, actually.
And then see for me as a film watcher, it takes me out of the film.
Yeah, same.
And I think that's such an important thing as
to be able to sink into
viewer,
it,
right? So,
yeah, especially when you're in the theater surrounded by it and you can feel the bass and everything.
But okay, but it's cool, and because I've seen some people, very high on the new John Wick.
Well, I think if I weren't as saturated in it, I would be too. Do you know what I mean? Like if this were the first one I was seeing, I would be like wowed.
Okay.
So that's why I said it's very John Wicky, and that's not an insult.
Yeah, yeah. No, it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. And the other movies I gotta recommend, because we talked about them too, were like the opposite sort of situation where they're two movies that go together, but they're so different from one another. It's amazing how the auteur brought them together, which was we watched X and Pearl, because Pearl just got released in Europe where our main host is. And so we revisited those two movies. The A24
X was really good. I loved X.
Pearl was amazing too, for a whole different set of reasons, even though they're in continuity with one another across many years.
Maybe my take is a little bit hot. I wasn't really feeling Pearl.
Really?
I feel like it fell flat where X was kind of doing something fresh.
Well, see, I thought they were both doing something fresh, but just different kinds of things. So yeah. So definitely give us a listen at the end pod when that drops.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely. I'm gonna check it out. Curious to hear your thoughts. I think probably the simplest way. I was kind of bored with it.
Okay.
I found it a little boring, Pearl.
We were kind of amazed with how they worked around the pandemic situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one.
You're talking about. Are you talking here about?
Sounds like John Wick.
John Wick. Yeah, I mean the first one's great.
Agreed, Fabian.
What a story, the revenge tale. I mean, that's it. Like just leave it like that, and really, that's probably a movie that legit becomes a classic action flick.
Right.
To be honest,
it's definitely in the canon.
But then you water down the franchise, by releasing all these, kind of, I don't know, man, less than stellar. Or I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly critical of that.
I think these were better than the others. Yeah.
Steve saying I love both movies. I can't wait for this next one. Is there another one?
You mean he means number 4, right? Or do you mean? Oh, there is another one coming with X and Pearl. I think
there is.
Maxine. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can't tell much from the trailer.
And there's a trailer out already.
Yeah, but when we looked at it to remind ourselves what it was on, because none of us remembered seeing it, there wasn't much given away except that we know it's going to be about Maxine.
Oh, you see, I'm just so out of loop. I've been so busy that okay, so there's another one coming. When's that dropping, this year?
We're not sure, because the trailer actually dropped kind of quietly, like about 6 months ago.
Oh.
But we're not sure if they recorded, how the first two were recorded back to back. Agreed with this Wizard of Oz thing. We talked about the Wizard of Oz and also Gone with the Wind in terms of the Technicolor saturation and everything.
Yes.
There was a lot going on with that.
Definitely.
And we even had a big discussion about, like, did this stuff really happen, or was some of it in her head? Like, you can't really be sure.
But for sure, I see those Wizard of Oz, the saturation in terms of the
color palette.
and the color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Steve, for picking up on that. You were right
Yeah.
there with us. Yeah, the dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs are
Chicos. Yeah.
that continues for sure.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say to that.
X and Pearl, it's Maxine. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Maxine was which character? Was she the main
She was
one?
Mia Goth, not a Gath. I just made up a name for her. Sorry. It was the title character when she was in X.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So it's the same person that played Pearl, but she's the one that plays her role in X.
And Figure Drawing asking us, Sergio and Tara, how interested are you in Joker 2? You know what, Tara, if you can, I'm gonna share those Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see those again.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up here.
That made me feel more interested in it when those dropped.
Okay, let's pull that up here. If you can, this is the part of the show where I tell to stall.
Yeah, so how do I stall with nothing? Because I closed everything I could possibly close so that my computer would act right, so I could come back and join you.
That's so funny.
But I will tell you, since we're talking about John Wick 4, there's a moment that may bring you back to the steps in Joker, just strangely enough.
So I'm just grabbing
that shot from behind the scenes.
And let me add that.
Because Gaga does bring her magic.
Boom. There you go. So we're talking first set photos of Lady Gaga revealed as Harley Quinn and Joker Folie. Dieu, as the French would say. And there you go, man. There you have it.
I haven't seen these actually. I was thinking about the ones where she was where it had her and the Joker in the tight face close up.
Oh no! There you go. Well, there you go. This is breaking news for you too, then.
Yeah, it is.
So this just dropped yesterday morning.
Oh yeah. Okay, those are new to me.
Yeah, and here we got a couple more leaked photos.
It's all the more incredible that she got away from the set and did what she did at the Oscars.
There
Seeing
you go.
her that way.
With the kind of a mix of the classic look, right? With the I don't know what you would call that pattern there.
The Harlequin is the only thing that pops to mind, but yeah, I don't know what it's technically called other than that. She definitely pops.
Oh, she pops. Hey, listen, right off the bat, Tara, I'll tell you, I dig the look.
I do too.
I really dig the look. I think she looks great. I think
like a great choice too.
I think in this Joker universe that Phillips has created, I think it fits perfectly, right? And it matches up really nicely with Joaquin's Joker.
Right. And somebody yesterday in the discussion, I think it was Matt, was saying that it's interesting to see the universe as someone might see that wasn't a Wayne and didn't necessarily like what the Waynes did to the universe.
I'm sorry?
Well, that by going into the Joker's point of view, we're for the first time seeing what the world looks like when you don't automatically love what the Waynes did for Gotham.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Like a different perspective on
exactly.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, that's valuable to have that perspective.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, how often or how realistic is it you have like these ultra elite billionaires that are like universally liked, right? So to have the Wayne portrayed as maybe a more realistic,
or just at least seeing another way to look at them.
Yeah, just presenting another viewpoint for sure. So I think I love the look. I love the makeup. The slicked back hair, the costume, the red pops.
I love the
mood. Like her stockings, everything, man. Yeah, fire. I think they nailed it for this particular universe, right?
I agree.
That they're creating, man. Yeah, I think with this, as with a lot of superhero stuff, you're gonna get mixed reactions.
Oh, absolutely, because people are so passionate about it.
I've seen mostly positive stuff. I've only seen like a few, I guess, negative comments, criticisms, but I love it. I
I'm
love
definitely looking forward to it.
I think she's firing this. Yeah, she looks great. Yeah.
She goes
So
hard.
to answer Fabian's question, I'm looking forward to Joker 2.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
looking forward
curious.
to Joker number 2. Yep. Um, I thought the first one was great.
Hmm.
Did maybe necessarily they could have just left it as is, but I think they're gonna bang out another great film.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to John's Comics with Kids.
Hey,
Good
John.
morning, my man. John doing great things over in his channel. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Yeah. We're talking great comic books. If you missed it earlier, we're talking All Eight Eyes. FOC is on Monday. Check out the replay. Non-spoiler thoughts on that is a great book. Be sure to pre-order that one as well as coming out on Wednesday. The fantastic book of the year so far, Indigo Children, John. This one I can't recommend it enough. Let me throw it up. There you go. You got Kurt Pierce, Rockwell White on writing duties. The great Hassan Osman on letters, man. Hey, this one. Curious to hear your thoughts, John. I think a lot of folks are gonna love this, man. Well executed storytelling and writing. What a interesting, unique premise we've got with this one, man. I honestly can't wait to hear everybody's thoughts on Wednesday when it drops.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. This is not something that's been overdone, so
Yeah, man.
premise is
Super,
fresh.
super excited about that. Yeah, are you looking forward then to Tara, to Joker number 2?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yep.
I hadn't given it a whole lot of thought, but seeing those pictures got me reignited a little bit.
Yeah, agreed.
Thank you for pulling those up.
I think they nailed the look. So you were talking about some films you were watching, Pearl X, some
And
80s
all the
horror,
John Wick. Yeah.
all the John Wick. Yeah. So a popcorn flick with John Wick.
Hmm.
Yeah, you said it was very John Wicky. Enjoyed it in the theaters, in the
Yeah.
theater.
And yeah, sad to
Yeah.
see Lance Reddick's last performance because I'm still stinging from his
Oh,
untimely
I heard he
exit.
just passed away, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural
But he
causes,
was
it
he was a
says.
number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's always the concierge.
Okay. And John saying he hasn't heard of Indigo Children. Thanks for the heads up. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, this is what we do. We love, sharing dope content, man. It's always great, connecting with other YouTube comic channels and this and that. And I get a lot of great recommendations from your channel. So yeah, man. Hopefully you got the opportunity to pick that one up.
Can I give John an extra plug without
For
him?
sure.
Okay, so in addition to the stuff that he does on his own channel, he was also recently on a panel with our mutual friend Dan Kamachak News talking about the films of Robert Rodriguez Friday night. So I'm looking forward to rewatching that. I was going to join them, but it was at the last minute and I couldn't pull it all together because I had to go John Wick.
Oh, okay. Does Robert Rodriguez got a new flick coming out that I haven't heard of?
No, this was just like a love for Robert Rodriguez panel. I'll send you the link.
You know what? I want to check it out, man. Rodriguez does this thing. Big fan.
Yeah, me too.
Big fan. Do you have a favorite of his films, Tara?
Probably El Mariachi.
I love it. You're quality, madame. Mariachi's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great, man. I love his style.
Yeah, me too.
I love just his vibe of his actions. It's like smooth. It's almost like dancing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right?
the choreography does feel like dancing.
Got the flavor, man. This is how we do, baby. Figure drawing, saying, and I guess he's talking about Joker here.
Yeah, it looks
like shows me that having the main universe connected equals creative stuff. Yeah, and I think we've mentioned on the show here a couple of times. I think it's absolutely great that with the new DC universe kind of rebooting, restarting in terms of the film side, that they're gonna have like a separate kind of black label, standalone films. The Batman, obviously, Matt Reeves the Batman, and then Todd Phillips is the Joker and stuff. So but I even besides that, I'd love to see standalone, like, very comic booky films, like I don't know, Superman, Red Sun or something like that.
That would be interesting.
You know,
Yeah,
that's the great thing about DC. There's so many different things to pull from. It doesn't have to all be part of this one main universe, like Marvel, right?
right.
When it comes to their films and TV, anyways. Yeah. And figure John's agreeing with you. Lance was one of his
Yeah,
favorite.
that hurt my heart. I'm
Yeah.
not over it yet.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Tara, before we get out of here? Anything you've read, fairly recently, watched? Or
I
folks at home, what are you guys watching?
Yeah, that's a
What
good
are you
question.
guys reading? I want to hear. Put
For
me
me,
onto something that maybe I've overlooked or I've missed.
have you talked to
Um,
Elle yet about Unprisoned? Because she and I both got hooked on that.
I try not to talk to Al, to be
Oh,
honest.
stop.
I try to keep that to a minimum, dear.
Well, you are missing out, dear sir, because
Yeah.
Unprisoned is really, really good. I don't know. It's
No.
on Hulu, so I'm not sure where it is up there.
What is it called?
Unprisoned with Kerry Washington and Delroy Lindo.
No, can't. Delroy Lindo?
Yeah.
The OG.
You know you'd be in
The
for this.
legend. I know. Listen, I know some Lindo. Okay.
That's right.
No, I haven't heard of this series. What's going on? Talk to me.
So it's about her and her father, and he is leaving prison after a long term, and he's a sort of a lifetime what's the word? He's got lifetime recidivism going on. He's been in and out a few times.
Okay.
And she is his daughter, and she is a therapist and has a public profile, and she is coping with this change in her life.
What is this called, sir?
It's called Unprisoned, and it's
Unprisoned. Is that one
really
word?
hard to, yeah, all one word.
Let me search this one up. Oh, it's a comedy.
It's a dramedy, really, but yeah,
it's dramedy. Oh.
And yeah, because somebody was passing around on the internet, they made a bingo card of all the different emotions that she goes through, and they were saying you haven't watched it, and so you can fill up your whole card with all the, like, she's laughing, she's crying, there's all kinds of stuff.
Kerry Washington is, oh my God.
She plays his daughter.
I like me some Kerry Washington, I'll say that much.
Yeah, you're not gonna be mad at this show then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how many
It's 8 episodes, so it doesn't take a lot of time either. I couldn't stop watching it in one weekend. I was done.
Oh, it's so all 8 are out already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope there's more coming because I already want more.
Yeah.
And that's unusual for me. Yeah.
Like, there we go. A little Kerry Washington action. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can't be mad at her.
Can't be mad. Can't be mad.
You can hate on her, but you can't be mad at her.
Yeah, there you go. Who's another one recently? From You. She was she's dating a homie.
No, but I can't think of her name.
Yeah. I know. Figure John's got to know this one. Come on, my man, help me out here. The main actress from You with
I just saw something with her in it this weekend too.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. I'm sorry.
On the tip of my tongue. Yeah, but anyway, she's another great one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely worth the time. Anybody who hasn't checked it out yet.
Okay.
And it flows really easily too, with those short episodes.
I need to decompress. I need to make some time to just
that's what this did for me.
Watch some, like I'd like to go watch I'd like to go watch Shazam #2.
Oh, I want to see it too, even though I know people.
Have you seen that?
I haven't. I know some people were more enthused than others, but I really enjoyed the first one, and it was a big decompression movie for me. So
yeah, okay.
And work's been kind of hot and heavy for me this week too. So
because I love the first one. It's a gem of a film. One of my favorite superhero flicks, to be honest.
Same.
What else has recently come out that I'd like to watch?
I still want to see the one Cookie was excited about, 65. I haven't seen that yet.
65. Oh, is that already out?
Yeah.
Okay, I do want to watch that. That's with
Adam Driver.
Star Wars.
Adam Driver.
Who's a underrated actor.
He is.
What was that film he was in with? I believe it was Black Widow actress.
Oh, with Florence Pugh, or
what was it? No.
Different one.
The main actress from Black Widow.
With
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, thank you. I lost her name for a minute. Yeah. What was he in with her?
Or it might have been a different actress, but anyways, his films are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I gotta catch up and
Yeah, I need to do some catching up
yeah.
too.
You know what I am caught up on is Wu-Tang American Saga season 3.
Oh yeah, I haven't had a chance to catch up on it yet. Hot stuff.
Hey, the last 2 episodes were fire. Oh my god, so good.
I definitely got to check them out. And
So good,
Succession is
man.
back tonight too.
I'm sorry?
Succession comes back tonight
You
too.
know, I've never
You don't
watched
play with them?
like no, I've heard mostly good things, but
I've been
I've
looking
never
forward
watched
to them for a while.
it. Okay. Is that start of the new season tonight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's what season 3, yeah?
4, I think.
Oh, they're already on 4.
Yeah, this is going to be the last season.
Holy. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, so definitely I want to catch up with you on Wu-Tang.
Yeah, check it out.
Serious fire, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Season 1 was still my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But this season has been like mostly dope. I think there was only one episode that was a bit of a miss for me.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been really good. Yeah. And Elle's agreeing with you on Succession.
Yes, can't wait.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Yeah, man. You know, I think I gotta take today and then decompress and watch some. Or there was some Netflix, I think, original film, a German film. I forget what it was called, but I love me some good old fashioned German TV and
Expression.
film, man.
Yeah.
You know, they put out top tier.
You put me on to Dark.
Dark, and then they got Pagan Peak,
Oh, I haven't
which was
watched that
great.
yet.
And I still gotta watch season 2 of that because I haven't been able to find a stream where it's in the original German language and
Oh, I like to
English
see it dubbed
subtitles.
too. Yeah,
Right?
I prefer that too.
Yeah, and
I
then
used to be fluent, but I've lost most of my German. I wake up sometimes speaking German from a dream.
get
So,
out of town.
yeah, it's really weird.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you didn't. We're finding out all sorts of facts about me today. That was almost a double major in college too.
I love the German language. I know a lot of people say it's ugly and hard, but I love it.
It helped me learn more about English, to be honest.
Yeah.
Than traditional English classes did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
Although
we're
I
both
don't,
Germanic languages.
if I'm watching, I've watched enough German TV and film that I'll pick up on words, but like,
yeah,
I don't off the top of my head. All I could tell you is like maybe danke,
bitte, all the
danke, yeah, scheiße, scheiße. I love it. It sounds.
It's a good language to be angry in. It's also ich habe keine Ahnung. I can always say because I have no idea. So
Yeah,
I use that a lot.
I would love to curse fluently in German. I think it's like, oh, it's so sharp.
Yeah, being in love in Spanish and French, and being angry in German. I think.
Tara, you are on point, madame. Yeah. I think that's it, folks. I think it's time to wrap it up again, guys. Please check out the House of Nerd website, man. It's live. You know, great content by fantastic contributors, man. And what do we got dropping tomorrow on the site? Tomorrow we've got all 8 Eyes non-spoiler FOC review from Justin Smith. We've got a couple other things cooking. There's a couple other things in the works there. Hard at work, man. You know.
And don't miss that FOC, folks.
Don't miss the FOC for all it is. Absolutely not. Tara, thank you so much, madame.
Thank you for having me. And Elle, please get well.
For joining us. No, or not, and then you can just sub in for her every week.
Stop. No, I want to sub with you guys, everybody together.
I'll take an extended break. You need it, man. I feel like this girl
doesn't mean it.
Oh, for the love of God, take some vitamin C or D, B8.
This is your love language. You love to just
a cocktail of meds, man. This girl always telling me I'm sick, bro. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you?
She is legit sick, poor baby.
I know. I tease. I was.
It's your love language. We know.
She.
We know. It runs deep. It's no secret.
Hey, what is it? Man, listen. Let me see if I can. Do I even have him? Real quick, just
Please do that for her.
We'll go through them real quick here. Let me pull them up. Let me see, because you know why? You know why, Tara? I want to see what mid she's reading.
Oh no, she's
She's
not
always
mid
good
this
for
week.
mid content.
It's not mid.
She's always good for mid. That's what I'm saying. Like, this girl needs to stay hydrated, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But hold on, it's not letting me. Oh, it's not letting me.
I know what they are. If you can't find the slide.
Let me try one more time. Yeah, if I can't find them here, let's try
I know
this
there's
one
a
more
slide.
time. Let's try it. No, it's Streamer's not letting me share. Sorry, I tried.
That's not nice.
Well, I know. What are her top 3 picks? What's in her?
One was The Neighbors, number 1. I don't know if these are all in, or are they in? Excuse me. I don't know if they're in order or.
Mm-hmm.
So the number 1 for The Neighbors, she said she saw a lot of potential.
Okay.
And we've got a fantastic writer in Jude, and they really know how to make things come full circle. So she's got a lot of faith that this one's going to be great as a whole, this series.
Okay.
Okay. And the second one was Vanish.
Oh, Vanish has been dope.
Yeah. Can you talk about that a little bit? Because I don't have any notes with that.
Vanish, a sci-fi kind of mixed with superhero, but really kind of just super dope shit is the best way.
It's the best way to put it.
Folks need to check out Vanish from Donny Cates and I believe Stegman's the artist on that one.
That sounds right.
Yep.
And her third one was Batman One Bad Day. I'm probably going to say it wrong. Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
Yeah, with Tom Taylor and is it Ivan or Ivan Reese?
Ivan Tao?
No, Reese. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. In German, it would be Rice, but it might be Reese in English.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's a great generational story going on in beautiful interiors. I haven't had a chance to look at this one yet. I've only seen the cover for it.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna share her thing another way. Here, I'll screen share.
Okay.
Kind of ghetto, but yeah.
But it works.
There you go. Can I full screen it there?
No?
Yeah. Yeah. So there you see, some great covers.
Those are really good covers. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ivan Reese. Okay, sorry. Yeah. He's a OG. He's been around in the game. Oh, yeah, this was written by Tom Taylor. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Boom Studios, they always bring the heat with The Neighbors. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, Elle gets half a point.
She gets a whole point. She gets a point and a half.
Yeah. That's her order there.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Yeah. Nobody asked, but okay.
Stop. I did. I want to know.
Vanish. I love how
building up to the crescendo. And it looks like we can see it on the slide. 1, 2, 3. That's right. We got to hold it down together. Yeah. Because your love language is abuse, man. So we got to stay together.
Stop it.
I'm telling the whole world.
Or not.
Yeah, see, Fabian knows. She's got to get well soon. We miss her.
Yeah. I was always riding my wave, but that's okay.
Oh, stop.
That's okay. I know she's always riding my coattails. But Indigo Children was by far the best thing I've read in recent time. 100%.
It's definitely
100%. I've been saying that, yo.
It's so compelling.
Chill.
It's a big privilege to get a peek at that.
Come up with your own things, though. Come on.
Oh, thank you to the house for letting me have a peek at it. Since
no, thank you. Honestly, sincerely, thank you for coming through and hosting with me. It was a whole lot of fun.
Hey, if I had to pull an almost all-nighter to read, I want it to be for you guys. So
appreciate you. And a shout out and a thank you to everybody in the community who hung out with us live today, folks. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys make it a whole lot of fun. I think it's that time. Where's that outro? Or did I see one more comment? Get out of here. Oh, I'm not even gonna throw that one up.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah. Where's the outro? There we go, folks. Thank you so much for watching.
And
if you're not already, please subscribe, hit that like,
smash it, and bye.
We're getting closer to 700, baby. Subscribe.
Almost there.
Next week, 11 a.m. Eastern. We're back at it. All right,
Peace.
Tara. Thank you.
Thank you too. Bye.
Bye-bye now.